So briefly, one thing we should note is that admittance of negligence in this case is no excuse. The fact that the hospital, Solutions Hospital, admitted that they were negligence is not an excuse in this case. You don't win your case on the weakness of the other party's position. You must present evidence. And besides, one thing we should also note in negligence cases is that the court is not a Father Christmas. Right. It will not award or give damages based on sentiment or emotion. It's quite unfortunate, like some people have also said, but it will not give award damages based on sentiment or emotion or feelings. It would give this award based on the amount of evidence that you are presented before the court. Right. So some of the principles the court will usually consider are, for instance, the age of the victim. If it's somebody, say 18 years, you see, he has a lot of years ahead of him, and then he's too fit, he can no longer work with it. So the assessment of damage to be paid would most likely be higher compared to somebody who is like 60 or 80 or 90 years old. Another thing is, for instance, what's the job or kind of job the person is doing or the person was in before the incident happened. You know, so that would affect future earnings. If, for instance, and the position of the person in life, if the person is earning, for instance, 800k or 1 million naira every month, compared to somebody who earns, say, 200,000 naira every month, these are some of the things that the court will consider. Unfortunately, Salau's counsel failed to present this substantial and necessary evidence, you know, to the court, and that's why the Court of Appeal, you know, the Supreme Court held the way it held, you know, ruled the way it ruled. The court is not Father Christmas. That's one thing we should know. All right, from this case.
There you have it. The court is not Father Christmas, and work towards what was presented in the Court of Appeal.